So the Eagles signed Jalen Hurts with the second-round pick. Now, there's a lot of things involved with this. Number one, the Eagles need a backup quarterback. Number two, you cannot sign a free agent quarterback because they cost too much money. Look at Chase Daniel. I think we paid him $24 million. He was $8 million a year just to be a backup. Okay? Carson Wentz needs pressure on him. He's too comfortable with nobody behind him to give him that pressure. Jalen Hurts was a quarterback that played pretty well, then got benched, and, the story goes on. Okay? Howie and Doug seemed to be when I saw the reaction to them drafting him, they were happy, and they couldn't believe that no one drafted Jalen Hurts at all. The Patriots had 3 third-round picks, and that they were going to at least try to get him. I thought maybe he would have been trade bait, but from what I'm hearing right now, from what I'm reading, the Eagles are keeping him for the long run. You draft a quarterback now, you have him for 5 years. I think this has a lot to do with Carson Wentz's health. I think the Eagles obviously you need a backup quarterback. I don't think Nate Sudfeld's the answer. Obviously, I don't know if they're going to keep 3 quarterbacks. They could. Obviously, they had McCown, Sudfeld, and Wentz last year. So they probably bringing in another guy. I'm not really sure what to take from this. I'm pretty sure why, but as I'm reading what I've been reading about why they're picking Jalen Hurts, they need to put pressure on Carson Wentz. They need him to feel pressured. They need him to feel like his job isn't safe. Just face it, guys. He needs to stay healthy. Obviously, he had a healthy season last year. Wasn't worried about it. I'm not really worried about his health, but you never know. But you always want to be prepared. Because all these moves that you do around the quarterback, all it takes is a quarterback to go down. If you do not have somebody behind him, you're kind of screwed. So bringing a guy like Jalen Hurts that's going to fight for a spot to be that backup guy and learn. We had other needs in this second round. You know what I mean? I understand we have a 3rd and 3 4th-round picks, but this second-round pick was pretty important, and I guess the Eagles thought this was the most important thing. We need linebackers. We need safeties, at least one safety, at least bring in another for depth to compete with Jalen Mills. We need an outside corner, at least bring another body in. Offensive line depth, still haven't done that. We're still down another receiver right now. Is Alshon Jeffrey? Are they not going to draft a receiver? Another receiver? KJ Hamler went to the Broncos. So I haven't watched the draft in a bit. I kind of turned it off, so I'm not really sure. But from Jalen Hurts coming here, it means that Wentz is going to get pressured to make sure his job is not safe. There's going to be strict competition. And this is an assurance that Wentz could stay healthy. And the Eagles might be worried about that. And on top of everything else, 2022, they could back out of Carson Wentz's contract, save some cap space, and Jalen Hurts could be your new starting quarterback. I can't believe I'm even saying that. But you have to look at all the possibilities of what's going on. So, am I mad? I feel like it was wasted, but at the same time, I just thought we should have picked somebody else with the second rounder. Obviously, I didn't think it was going to be a quarterback. I said to myself, I made a video saying do not draft another quarterback in this draft. But for some reason, the Eagles wanted him. But for some reason, they're comparing this for him to maybe have some type of focal point in this offense, like a Jason Tatum from the Saints. You know, a backup quarterback to Drew Brees that's fast, that could sprint and scramble, and he's played receiver. He's lined up at receiver and helped Breeze out. You know what I mean? So are they going to use Jalen Hurts that way? And, for the 2020 season, is he going to be in games? I'm not really sure. But I don't know what they're going to do. Let me know what you guys think about this. I have no idea. It's out of my hands. I'm just surprised they did it. But at the same time, we need a backup quarterback. And this is telling you that Nate Sudfeld is not the answer at backup, obviously with the injuries. And, Jalen Hurts is going to be hungry to come in and do what he has to do. We'll see what happens. So leave a comment in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly.